So me and Tom was out at a bar one night, right? And you know, we're doing our normal spill, you know, see a pretty girl, talk to a pretty girl, see how it turns out or whatever. So we sit down at this table, and there's some girls already sitting at the table next to us or whatever. So me and Tom are face to face. He's sitting directly across from the table to me. There's another girl sitting directly on his left shoulder. You know, he's looking at me. There's another girl on his left shoulder, but her back is to him. So she's facing this way. He's right here behind me. He's right here behind me, but he's facing me. You know, so we like this. You know what I'm saying? Just so, to give you the visual. You know what I'm saying? So we talking. I see he look over and he noticed her. She was nice. She was beautiful, African American woman. So I'm like, okay, Tom finna holler at her. You know, he's finna try to open her. So when he made his move to talk to her, I turned like this, so it's not to be looking. But I'm still looking. You know, I'm still checking progress. You know, so I see him, you know, tap the girl on her shoulder. Excuse me. And she kind of gives him one of these. And she continues to talk to her friends, you know. She doesn't really shoot him down. She doesn't really say much. She just, you know, turns, looks, keeps going back to her friends. Doesn't say, not interested, she doesn't say a word. Turns, looks, keeps going back to her friends, right? So I'm looking at the whole thing, and I'm looking at Tom, and in my mind I'm thinking, that's it? Is that it? Like, is that it? But I don't say anything. I just, in my mind, I'm thinking, is that it? So a few seconds go by, and I see Tom, you know, he kind of has this, like, look about himself, you know. And then he looks up at me, and he's like, you know, he's like, hey, Mac, I'm ready to go, man. You know, I had enough of this place. I'm ready to go. So I'm like, ready to go? So I say, you know what, let me help this guy out. I know it's going to embarrass him a little bit, but let me help this guy out, right? So the girl was talking to her friend. She was sitting on the shoulder, right? So I go around the table in between them, and I clap my hands. Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. Can I have your attention for a second? Excuse me, ladies. Excuse me, ladies. Can I have your attention for a second, right? So the girl's like, yeah, what you need? So I'm like, can I ask you a few questions real quick, 2 seconds? So they're like, sure, ask us. A second ago, my homeboy who was sitting right behind you, you know, he was trying to get your attention, you know, and I think he was, you know, maybe trying to spark up a conversation with you. Why didn't you turn around and you know, acknowledge him or give him the time of day? And you know, the girl said, she was like, I don't know. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. You know, I was like, did you even see him? Did you turn around? Did you look at him? Did you see what he looked like? Did you not like his presence? She's like, I don't know. You know, I just wasn't feeling it. And I was like, so why you responded to me, but you didn't respond to him? Why did you stop what you and your friends was doing in y'all's conversation, and you gave me the time of day? We're having this drawn out conversation about absolutely nothing, but you wouldn't give him a conversation, you know? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, you know what? I'll tell you why. Because when he approached you, he did not approach you as if he was swinging for the fences. You know, he approached you with a bunt game. You know, a lot of times in life we approach situations with timidness, as if, you know, we're playing baseball and we're trying to bunt, you know. But really, we should be swinging for home runs every time. When I approached with the claps and the loudness, I was swinging for a home run. I was saying, I'm here, I'm man, hear me roar. I need your attention right now. Right now, you're gonna listen to me, and even if you blow me off, you don't like me, you're gonna have to acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? Some people make it so easy that you don't even have to be acknowledged because you're not approaching the situation with your best effort. You know, you're not trying to live your best life. You're waiting on somebody to give you permission for something that's never gonna come, you know? So, and I told him, I said, look, man, when they only stop and talk to me because I gave them no choice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying go out there and be an asshole and interrupt people's conversation and do dumb shit. I'm saying sometimes you have to approach a situation, you know, head first. And the girl who was there that he was trying to talk to, she was gorgeous. I mean, she was drop dead gorgeous. So it's like, you know, she's gonna give you some resistance, but anything and everything that's worth having in life is gonna be hard to get. It's gonna give you some resistance. So if you're trying to live your best life, if you're trying every day to live your best life, then you should expect hella resistance, like a lot of resistance. And not only should you expect a lot of resistance, but in order for you to live your best life, you gotta give your best attempt at bat. You don't go up to the bat trying to bunt. Home runs only. Home runs only. If you want a chick that you love, that you could take around and make everybody jealous, you know, the whatever your ideal is of beauty or whatever, and you got her, and you're gonna have to swing for the fences. You can't approach anything in life that's worth having with a bunt attitude. No one ever approached the mound, attempted to bunt, and then hit a home run. There are plenty of people in baseball who are great players, but you only remember the home run hitters.
This ball smashed high and deep to center field. It is one.